You've been furiously trying to create a pipeline for a new data set, and you keep on running into the same error after making change after change after change, trying to figure it out. You've been stuck on this problem for hours. What do you do? We're going to talk about that today and more as we go through our video about mental health and the tech world. I'm Chris Gamble. This is Gamble Data Engineering, where we talk about all things data. Today we're going to talk about mental health and data professions. Mental health is super important, just like any profession. You get stuck on things, you get frustrated, can't see the forest for the trees, is what they say, right? So we're going to talk about ways that you could solve that, ways that you can help your own mental health during those situations, and ways that you could keep yourself from being burnt out as you go down your journey in data engineering or data analytics or data science, whatever the case may be. So what do you do when you get frustrated or stuck on a problem? Whether it's a tech problem or a personal problem, how do you work through that? Comment down below what your methods are. Today we're going to talk about the genius in walking away. So there's a old fairy tale where the shoemaker is in the house making shoes all day long. He's frustrated at the end of the day. There's so much work to get done. He just doesn't know how he's going to get it done. And finally he's exhausted and he goes to bed. Wakes up the next morning, all the shoes are made. His problem's solved. Goes through a week, again, starts to get overwhelmed. He's the only cobbler in town, and still just more work than can get done. And can't figure out how to resolve the problem. Again, finally goes to sleep, wakes up, shoes are done. This goes on and on. And what finally occurs is there are elves that come in the middle of the night, fix all the shoes, get everything all done for him, and it's all fixed and perfect in the morning. That's the art of walking away. There is a certain genius that appears when you walk away from a problem for a moment. There's 3 keys to this that we'll talk about as we go through the video, but there's a genius in walking away. So, and the genius is you. That's the secret here, is that genius is still you, but there's things that you have to do in order to get that genius to come out. Let's investigate that more. First thing is, you have to pull yourself away. In the tech profession especially, I think, we want to find the solution, whether it be because you're a software engineer, data engineer, whatever type of tech profession that you're in. You want to fix the problem. You want to figure out why you got that error, make sure that it doesn't happen again. Every time you hit that run button or you hit F5, you just want to bang your desk. And I am bad about absolutely banging my desk and saying, and unfortunately that's my word. And it's frustrating, right? You get angry, you get frustrated, and you don't know what to do. You've asked a peer, you've, looked online, you've asked Gemini or ChatGPT, but nothing seems to be working. Walk away. Whether it's 5 minutes, 2 hours, or overnight, walk away. Get up is the first step in admitting that you're stuck. And that's part of the genius, is being able to pull yourself out of that moment enough that you get up and walk away from it. So that's step 1. Get up and walk away. Step 2, go into a mindful state. So there is a mental health concept called mindfulness. Mindfulness means that you are in the moment. You are present in the moment, not focused on other things going on in your life, not focused on things that have happened or things that will happen or things that are happening outside of the scope of what's in front of you right now. So we've already gotten up and walked away. The next step is to be mindful in the situation that you create. So whether it be going for a walk, going to a movie, going to have dinner with family and friends, or going to bed even, make sure that you are present in that moment, that you are focused on the people that you're spending time with or the thing that you're doing, and not the problem that you are encountering. Doing that allows your subconscious to start to work on that problem. As long as you are consciously focused on something else. We'll talk about that more in a moment. Mindfulness is focusing on that moment. So staying in the moment, staying present. I'll put a link down below about how you could be mindful. The Calm app is fantastic to listen to some music and go for a walk, help you relax as you wind down before you go to sleep. First, you got up and walked away. Second, you created a situation in which you were mindful for a period of time. Third step is that you have to do is come back to your problem. Now, after you've disconnected from it, you've gotten up, walked away, you were mindful, you've been doing something else for a little bit. After all that, sometimes there's an urge to procrastinate to come back. And I get it. We've all been there. There's some anxiety about coming back to the problem. It's important you come back to the problem. So, come back to the problem, sit down in front of it, and 70% of the time, if not more, the resolution to the problem will come to you quickly. 10 minutes, 30 minutes in, you will have solved the problem that you had spent hours on earlier in the day before, and it'll be fixed. Sometimes the problem will fix itself. Sometimes the problem is timing. Could be a network situation, could be something else that's going on, and the problem will resolve itself. That happens both in life as well as in tech. So, third step, come back to the problem, fix the problem. You'll get there. This happened to me this week, which is what inspired me to do this video. I had a problem. I had been working on it most of the day at work. I brought it home, worked on it for another 2 hours. Finally, I just had to get up and eat dinner with my family. Got up, went downstairs, had dinner with my family, came back up, listened to my wife read my daughter a couple of books before she fell asleep, came back to the problem, and it took me 10 minutes, and I fixed 2 problems that I'd been struggling with. I just needed to mentally disconnect from the issue, be present in the moments with my family, and then come back to the problem. It works almost every time. So, I hope this helps you. I hope this helps you to learn that it's okay to disconnect and to walk away from a problem. I hope you continue to have success on your data journey. And if you are interested in learning more about my SQL tutorials, be sure to check those out. If you're interested in learning more about data engineering, be sure to check out these concept videos. And if you're interested in all of my videos, be sure to like and subscribe so that you stay up to date. Be sure that you take care of your mental health.